Welcome to Cooking with Katie. Today we're going to plan out a week's worth of meals using the 7-day meal planner from Healthy Affordable Eating. There's a few steps to making a meal plan, but it's nothing you can't handle. The main concept is to make sure you use your ingredients in multiple ways throughout the week and give yourselves options when cooking. With some practice, you'll be able to make a meal plan in around 30 minutes, so let's get started. First, I need to take inventory of the things that I have on hand in my pantry. I'm going to try to incorporate as many of these things into my week's plan as possible. I have some pasta, some canned black beans, and some cereal. And in the fridge, we have eggs, potatoes, and some shredded cheese. In the freezer, I also have frozen chicken and frozen corn. Notice these are not only on-hand ingredients, but a mix of perishables, non-perishables, and staples. Perishables are things that have a short shelf life and may need to be refrigerated. This includes fresh fruits and vegetables, meats, and eggs. Non-perishables are things like canned goods, and staples are things that are used on most days and probably have a longer shelf life. This includes things like pasta, cereal, flour, coffee, and oils. Now that we know what we already have on hand, it's time to start planning our meals. On page 9 of Healthy Affordable Eating, you'll find the 7-day menu planner. The key to planning meals effectively is to find recipes that use similar ingredients in different ways while still incorporating a variety of colors throughout your meals. The more ingredients these recipes have in common, the better. It's best to start with your on-hand ingredients so that you don't have to go out and buy more food than you need. To save you time, it's also a good idea to make your grocery list while you're making your meal plan. Remember, when you do make your grocery list, make sure to include weekly necessities like milk or juice and any other staple items you use. Now let's put these concepts to use. I'm going to start out with the easier part of the meal plan, breakfast. I usually eat the same things for breakfast during the week, either cereal or oatmeal with fruit. On weekends, I might have more time, so I'll have a bigger breakfast. Like I said, I have some eggs and potatoes on hand, so I'll plan to have a breakfast burrito and new potatoes one weekend day. Let's say Sunday. Also notice the meal planner does not have days listed on it, so you can start planning wherever you like on the week. I started my week with Monday. Okay, now that breakfast is planned for the week, let's move on to lunch and dinner. Considering the foods I have on hand, for lunch on Monday, I'm going to have corn and green chili salad. The recipe makes about 4 servings, so I will have leftovers. I'll plan to eat the leftovers as Friday's lunch. Monday, for dinner, I'll have some grilled chicken with grilled vegetable packets on the side. The grilled vegetable packets call for some fresh vegetables, so I'll add those ingredients to my grocery list. Tuesday, I'll have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch, and for dinner, I'll make barbecue chicken pizzas using the grilled chicken I made on Monday night. I just saved myself about 30 minutes of cooking time. Since I know I'm going to be busy on Wednesday, I'm going to make myself a nice hearty lunch with this extra time. I'm going to make party time pasta, which again makes leftovers, so I'll also have that for Friday's dinner. Wednesday nights I have meetings on campus, so I'll just plan on using my voluntary meal plan and go to the DC for dinner. Thursday, I'm going to have a Greek salad for lunch because it calls for some ingredients that are already on my grocery list, like tomato and other fresh vegetables. I'll also add a bag of lettuce to my grocery list. I'll probably have salads as sides to other meals during the week. Salad greens are one of those items I include on my staples list as I use them weekly. Thursday night, I am going to have baked fish and vegetables with a microwave baked potato. I'll add fish to my grocery list, but the vegetables the recipe calls for are the same as the ones used in party time pasta. That's all my meals for the school week. Saturday for lunch, I'm going to use the black beans I had on hand and have veggie bean wraps, which call for tortillas. Saturday for dinner, I'm going to have baked lemon chicken with green beans and new potatoes. Notice I plan to have a breakfast burrito, which calls for tortillas, and potatoes with breakfast on Sunday morning. My meal plan has come full circle. Sunday's breakfast is pretty big, so I'll put down a light lunch and see how I feel. For dinner Sunday night, I'm going to have stir-fry veggies and beef to use the last of the week's vegetables. On my grocery list, I've been keeping a tally of how many times an ingredient comes up on the meal plan, so I have an estimate of how much to buy. Don't forget to add your favorite beverages to your list. For the snacks row, I just put fruit and granola bars, things that I eat on the go. You could also include things like salads in this row if you like. Finally, to make sure you're eating a rainbow of foods, the meal planner has a section at the bottom to add up how many of each food group you ate that day. Try to get each food group into your meal plans and definitely don't leave anything out in a day. That's how you make a weekly meal plan. We took inventory, chose recipes that were appropriate to maximize our on-hand items, and jump-started our shopping list. Check out pages 4 to 9 of Healthy Affordable Eating for more information about what we learned today. Tune in next time when we go shopping for the ingredients on our meal plan and conquer the grocery store.